Hi everybody, it's Kat. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my May wrap-up. I've been in a little bit of a slump, but I did finish a few books. So the first book that I read this month was Queen of Shadows by Sarah J Maas. This is the fourth book in the Throne of Glass series. This one has been my favorite one so far. This is the quickest one I've got through. It's also, I think, one of the thickest ones I've read so far. And so I really enjoyed this one. It gets into a lot more character development, and gets kind of deeper connected with all of the characters. And I really liked a lot of the twists and turns that happened. So this one has been my favorite one so far. I did immediately start reading the next one, which I'll talk about a little bit more, and that one's been more of a slog for me, but this one has gone really quickly. I feel like the author really hit her stride with the last book, and that continued through with this one too. So there's a lot of continuity and like voice and things like that. So I really enjoyed this one so far. This one I think probably is going to be like a 4 or 4.5 stars for me, just because I really liked it, and it went really fast. I liked overall the way that I love how she leaves everything as a cliffhanger, and because every one is a cliffhanger, you're not really rushing because you're like, oh, this one catches up where I was last time with this person, and that one catches up next time where I was with that person. So that one really helped me get through. So definitely a great read. Like I said, 4 or 5 stars. The book that I finished was The Sun Is Also a Star by Nicola Yoon. This one took me a long time to get through. I'm not gonna lie. It's not very thick. And it goes really fast, just because of the format. So it's told by the 2 different main characters, different points of view. So each section is probably, anywhere between 1 and like 5 pages, between the 2 of the guy and the girl. And it follows 2 teenagers who meet, and it's sort of an insta-love story. But it just kind of explores the immigrant experience for these 2. They both live in New York, and I thought it was fairly engrossing. I enjoyed the way that the story was told, but I didn't love every moment of it. Some of it was kind of a slog to get through. So this is one of the ones that I read because it was so highly recommended on BookTube when it was, the movie's coming out soon, and I wanted to read the book. So I enjoyed it, but I didn't love it. So if we're giving a star rating, I would say probably 3 out of 5 stars, just because it took quite so long to get through. And then next book that I am almost done with, so I will be done with by the time May is over, is Crazy Rich Asians. This one, obviously the movie came out last year, and it's been talked about. It's on the top of a lot of people's different summer reads lists, and it is a great summer read. This one's going really, really fast for me. I really love it. Just the way that the author describes the locations, and just the way that some of these crazy rich people live in Singapore is amazing. I haven't watched the movie yet. I'm trying not to spoil myself, but as soon as I finish the book, I'm going to watch the movie because I heard it's amazing. But this one has been one of my favorite books that I've read so far this year, so I would definitely give it 5 out of 5 stars. I'm almost done, probably get done later tonight as we're filming this, but I will have finished it by the time this video goes up. Last one, like I said, started Empire of Storms by Sarah J Maas. It's the next one in the Throne of Glass series. This one has not gone as quickly for me as the last one. Part of it is the characters are split up. So we're following about half of the main characters that we've established so far, maybe a little bit more. And there have been some new characters introduced that are introduced so briefly that we don't really spend any time with them and don't get a chance to know them at all. So I'm kind of like, well, why are we caring about this? I just want to get on to the next section with, you know, Aelin and some of my other favorite characters. So it's a little bit of a slog. I do like that she continues with the way that every chapter is a cliffhanger, but that means that you're racing through the chapters of your favorite characters, racing through the ones that you don't enjoy as much to get to the ones that center on your main characters. And so that one's made it a little bit harder. Also, it's really long. So that one hasn't been. It's also a lot darker than the other ones, which is kind of hard to imagine, but it is. So that makes it a little bit of a, you know, it's hard to dive into something like that when it's sunny outside and you're sitting out on the patio and stuff. That's where this lighter summer reading, so I may put this one aside, but I really do want to get through the Throne of Glass series because I really do like them overall. But I'm having a little bit of trouble, and that's where I've been reading several books at once to kind of palate cleanse, and also to get through my reading slump. So that is everything that I've read so far this month. I will be getting up probably a TBR for June here pretty soon, and a late May haul. So we'll go into some of what I'm going to be reading next month. But thank you so much for coming, and please like and subscribe. I'd love to have some new followers, and have a good day.